What's up, you sick motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of Krueger's Corner. I'm Mike Krueger, joined with producer Todd.
What up?
And we're back at it with another 2 episodes of Freddy's Nightmares. We're going to review for you tonight. Tonight will be episode number 17 and 18. So we'll just get right into episode number 17. Love Stinks. And in this one, after teenager Adam is coerced into having a one-night stand with Lonnie, a girl he meets at a party, he finds that she's looking for a more permanent relationship. Meanwhile, Adam's friend Max is forced to abandon his planned summer trip and take on a job at a pizza place, working under his creepy, tyrannical uncle. So, first half of the story, it's actually pretty goddamn good. I was really interested in just, I don't know, the guy's not being able to say I love you. It's a classic story that we've seen played out in so many things. But this is the first time I've seen it kind of played out in a horror type story. So that was nice. His dream sequences were really cool. We got some nice sequences of almost Cronenberg-esque body horror. Like that one scene where he's conjoined to his girlfriend. That was really nice. I also like the sequence where his Adam's mom and his one-night stand cut his girlfriend's head off and are chopping his dad's fingers off in the kitchen and shit. Like there was some strong moments there. I'm not gonna lie though, the second half, I was really fucking not looking forward to it. Just because I'm sick of fucking Beefy Boy, man. We've been here fucking how many goddamn times?
I knew you were gonna be pissed off.
And now it's fucking a fucking pizza shop. Come on.
Cheesy boy.
Yeah, cheesy boy. I was like, son of a fucking bitch. But then my boy Jeffrey Combs came on screen. I was like, all right. And he was kind of like the hug there, the hold me and tell me it's gonna be okay. Because I ended up actually really liking that part too, just because I don't know, anything with cannibals and fucking fast food going on, or cannibalistic fucking meals being made in fast food. I mean, I'm gonna be interested. I think Jeffrey Combs literally, like, he just acted his ass off in this stupid little thing, like so hard. Like he was trying so fucking hard. Like it was just commemorable. I mean, it was a great performance. It was funny because everybody else in comparison to him look like they're just riding home their fucking performances. And then he's like screaming at the top of his lungs, his eyes are bugging out of his head. So needless to say, Jeffrey Combs is a saving grace for the second half of the episode. And I ended up liking it a lot. So this is definitely up there with some of my favorites that are non-Freddy episodes. But still, I'm pretty fucking over Beefy Boy. Or fucking Cheesy Boy. Like, dude, there should be a supercut out there where it's just a Beefy Boy fucking goddamn anthology by now. But yeah.
There should be.
But luckily, it didn't. Like, out of the Beefy Boy or now Cheesy Boy episodes, this was my favorite. But what about you, Todd?
You know, before I bring up the director, I think last week on Cabin Fever, episode 16, we neglected to mention it was directed by Robert Englund.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So,
yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah. I thought about that after. I was like, damn it. Okay, but now this one, directed by John Lafia. He's already directed a couple episodes so far. Well, he directed Rebel Without a Car. Mm-hmm. But I know I mentioned this last time too. He directed Child's Play too.
Yeah.
So, and if I do remember, Rebel Without a Car was one we weren't in love with.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was the one about the mechanic dude trying to get out of Springwood, and then he had that weird greasy strangler looking motherfucker pop up in his car. It wasn't that great, but fucking Child's Play too, dude. Like that's my favorite fucking Child's Play movie. So he's royalty, and it shows in this.
And he did it right after this. Actually, I wonder if this helped get him the gig. As long as they just watch the second episode.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I know my notes have, of course, beefy boy, exclamation points, and now cheesy boy. I was like, now I just see it. It's like makes me laugh.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like a Mexican food place called Spicy Boy next.
Oh
like...
my god, I can't wait. So yeah, this one was really good. I knew you were gonna like. I totally forgot about like the Jeffrey. Yeah, I remembered the first half. But the second half, you know, and I probably haven't seen this in I don't know how many years. So
yeah. Jeffrey Combs in anything makes it fucking better.
Yeah.
But especially in this, and especially if it's an episode about fucking Beefy Boy again. But yeah, I love this thing. So let's just rate it. Move on to episode 18. So for me, episode 17, I'm gonna give a 3.5 out of 5. I was very close to a 4, but in comparison to like, I don't know, like the Mick Garris episode earlier on and stuff, it's about on that same level. So I like it, don't love it, but still 3.5 out of 5, pretty commendable score. So what about you, Todd?
I'm actually a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, so I was very close, dude. Jeffrey Combs being a cannibalistic pizza shop owner. I mean, there's a lot to love there.
Yeah.
I think just the fact that Beefy Boy, they should have just called it fucking Cheesy Boy and just not even mentioned.
You know what? Boy. You still would have been pissed because you would have known what it was a reference to.
It's literally the 3rd fucking episode we've had where I don't want to work this job in the summer and fucking it's just go with something different. I'm fine it taking place at the goddamn fucking fast food place, but let's not have every single episode have the same setup, man, please.
There's only one restaurant in Springwood.
Apparently. Fucking Spicy Boy coming soon. But anyways, moving on to now episode 18, The Art of Death. And in this one, a tormented young artist freaks when his latest cartoon, The Phantom, leaps from the page to do his bidding. Meanwhile, after undergoing a traumatic experience, a claustrophobic woman is driven to the brink of madness. I'm pretty brief on this one, to be honest with you. All I'll say is Freddy finger painting with his fucking glove with the red paint. Definitely the highlight of the episode for me. As far as the actual stories going on, the first half of the episode I just found really, I don't know, it's kind of cringy. This Phantom character I wasn't into, and I just thought anytime like he popped up on screen, he was just like almost like too cheesy. And then, like, it's kind of hard to say about this show because I mean it's a fairly fucking cheesy show, but I don't know. He just wasn't doing it for me. And then the second half with the claustrophobic girl, I just like maybe if I was claustrophobic, I would have a different opinion about it. But just seeing everything play out on screen, I was pretty bored and uninterested. And like out of the two, I actually did like the Phantom story in the first half better, which I wasn't crazy on to begin with. But Freddy Krueger finger painting, you love to see it. So at least that made it worth watching. And to be honest with you, my stupid ass would probably rewatch this just for that alone.
You know, I get where you're coming from, but I still had fun with the cheesiness of it. The first half, I mean, it. I think the second half's a little more cheesy with the whole claustrophobic.
Really?
You know what? Now they're close.
Like, you know, just the Phantom character himself, he's just like like a way like he acts like Freddy, but way less cool. Like just like not even like on the same like. This is Freddy Krueger if like some guy fucking came up with him in like 2 seconds. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. If Freddy would have replaced that character, this would have elevated this episode.
Dude, there's opportunities like that make me just like, if you put Freddy in this fucking episode, it makes it better. So just fucking have it be about Freddy. But unfortunately, this is just one of those ones where it's like, he's like a bootleg Freddy that just isn't that funny, and he looks stupid as fuck. Like the mask looks stupid. I'm like, that shit looks like something you guys got at Party City for like $1.50.
Yeah, you know, they were both pretty cheap. But yeah, I didn't hate either half. Like the second half, the claustrophobia bit wasn't as good as the first half, definitely. But I didn't hate it. Not on my top of my rewatch list.
Who did this one?
You know what? That is good. I normally have that ready to go.
Yeah, I'm just curious, so I know not to watch.
I was gonna say you know who to be mad at. The art of, I looked it up, and it was Ken Wiederhorn who I know he directed another one of these, but he probably his biggest genre picture would probably be Return of the Living Dead Part 2 and Shockwaves. He also did Dark Tower.
I haven't seen any of those, actually.
Meatballs Part 2 and Eyes of a Stranger. I think Shockwaves you'd really like.
Wait, he did Eyes of a Stranger?
Yes.
The slasher?
The slasher.
Oh, well, that one, I mean, that one's notable at least.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'm still not as famous as Return of the Living Dead 2, but he actually does 7 episodes of the series of this one. So
wow. Well, hopefully some of the other ones live up more to the expectations of Eyes of a Stranger, because I do love that slasher. But all right, well, without further ado, let's rate this one and get the fuck out of here. So for me, it's tossed up between a 2 and a 2.5. Freddy finger painting bumps it up to that 2.5 for me.
See, I'm not much higher than you. I'm a 3 on this one. Again, it is cheesy, but I still had fun with it. So
fair enough.
And you know it, Freddy finger painting. There you go.
All right. Well, we're coming down to the last couple.
Final four
for season 1. So look forward to that coming soon, next coming weeks, and then we'll make our journey on to season 2, and then we're like we said before, we're gonna have a big finale show showing off some Nightmare on Elm Street merch and some other stuff. Bring on the boys with some of the certain episodes, see what they thought of them, and yeah, it'll be fun. So we're almost halfway there. So just thank you guys for watching every Saturday, and stay tuned for more. Also, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias. Links are in the description. Also, patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures starts at just $1. Check there for exclusive and uncensored content that we put up pretty regularly. So get some bang for your buck there. And yeah, I think that's all I got. Todd, say goodnight.
Good night.
Sweet dreams, motherfuckers.